Hello guys, I'm Asa Butterfield. Leonardo DiCaprio is, there's a lot I could say. Leo is a great guy, first of all. I think he's an amazing actor, as we all know. As well as that, he uses his influence for a lot of good and tries to incite change, which is really admirable. Networking is, well, it's a means of meeting new people, which is incredibly important in this industry, especially when you want to progress and you want to meet other people, to introduce you to more people, which opens up your horizons, and you can read more scripts and you can get recommended by people. So it's incredibly important to have that reach and to communicate with lots of different people. Well, in preparing for auditions, ideally you have the script already, which you can get all those clues and get all the insight from the whole story. If you don't have the script, then you kind of just work with the scenes you've got. And I start off, I break down the scene into kind of digestible chunks. So you break it down into different sections where you can track where the changes are and where the important moments of the scene are. And you piece all of that together, and through that you learn your lines and everything else that comes with it. And yeah, come prepared. In terms of reviewing kind of my work, watching your own films back, you automatically kind of critique yourself, and you're a really harsh judge. So you have to kind of take that into account, and it's not easy to review your own work, and it's definitely a skill I haven't particularly mastered, but you have people around that can help you, and you definitely learn things from all the projects you do, things that you can take into your future work. Well, I've never done a comedy, like a real kind of sort of laugh out loud comedy. I've never done like a proper horror either, but again, I'm very kind of open to anything really, so I imagine those two would be fun. Yeah, you have to be selective over both the script as a whole and the story. You want it to be something that's kind of new and engaging and kind of thought-provoking, and as well as that, the character, almost more importantly, wants to be something that will, I guess, be something different for yourself as an actor, but also be able to kind of leave an impact on the audience and be memorable. So you have to have I personally have I am very selective. I don't really have a favorite. I've kind of got things from all the different roles in different ways. Some are more kind of, some you learn more as an actor and you learn kind of more about yourself and the craft, and other ones, it's just much more of a kind of, it's just a lot of fun. I mean, every job you do is fun, but some of them really stand out to you. Either you've made some amazing friends, or you've just been able to travel and do some incredible things, which we're so lucky to be able to have in our jobs, is to be able to do something amazing and also learn so much and gain so much. Characters have challenged me in different ways. When I did X plus Y, that was I was kind of entering into a world that I didn't know that much about at the time, and I did a lot of research into to kind of find out how you were affected by being on the spectrum. And so it was a case of finding the nuances and the kind of traits which made him unique on the spectrum, because every case is different, and we were trying to figure out where Nathan was, trying to do something both relatable and authentic, but also original. I have just filmed, before Christmas, I shot a film called Journey's End, based on the play, and it's a kind of World War I drama. We were filming in the UK with an amazing group of actors, and I'm really excited and hopeful for it. Yeah. Well, I personally, I've never been to drama school. I did go to a kind of theatre group, an after-school thing, which is where I started and where it all kind of came from. But I've never had an experience of a real drama school, so it's hard for me to say. I mean, we've had some amazing actors come out of drama school, and it definitely gives you a lot of the skills you need to kind of know about the craft and your process. But ultimately, I think experience is the most important thing. I know it's kind of easy for me to say, having had a lot of experience, but I know that it's what I've learned most things from. It never, I mean, if it dawned on me, it never affected me in a way. I was always kind of just like went along with it and didn't think of it as that significant. I mean, once I'd worked with, from pretty early on, I'd worked with some quite amazing actors, and so it did become not normal, but just a part of what I did, and I didn't let it kind of get to my head or change the way I thought about what I was doing. Emma Thompson once said to me, this is something which I actually take into my kind of everyday life as well as acting, and she said, don't stand up if you can sit down, and don't sit down if you can lie down. And basically what it means is to take care of your body and treat yourself, and at least this is my interpretation of it, is because it's ultimately, that is your, especially as an actor, that is your craft, that is what you're using, so you need to look after it and you need to give yourself a break. Again, that's so hard to choose. I mean, Ender's Game was the first film I did where we had a lot of people my own age, a lot of young actors on it, and I made some great friends, and we got to do some really crazy things. Like, we were up in harnesses pretending to be in zero gravity, firing laser guns at each other. It was like a kid's kind of a dream, even as a teenager. So that was probably the most like all-out fun I've had on a film set. Yeah. I would either be, I love photography and kind of wildlife as well, so I want to shoot wildlife documentaries, like BBC documentary. I don't know anything. Just go out into the Amazon with a camera and film some monkeys or something. I could do whatever, but I think that'd be really cool, an amazing experience. Theatre is something I've thought about, but I've never had the guts, I think, to really do it. I think it's a very different skill. I mean, it's very similar in a lot of ways, but also very different. And what I love about film is not only what the actor does, and the kind of the subtlety and the naturalness of it, but also the use of the frame and using a camera to capture what's in the lens. So that is what I love about film. And theatre is it's a whole nother ball game.